Okay, YouTube people, Facebook family. No, you all know that this is like Black History Month, right? And I know it's like I'm kicking off a campaign for, like I said, we only got 28 days in this month. What a shame. And right now I'm doing a little thing about, why mind is a terrible thing to waste, because a lot of us are just wasting our time like stuck on stupid. I mean, I'm not calling you stupid. I'm not saying everybody's stupid, but all right, it's time to stop going like at it like we've been going. All right. I mean, I know we got this thing. It's like it's a trait that black people have picked up from the man. I'm not going to say who the man is, because the man is anybody that controls the way you think or the way you act. I mean, you can be the man. You're working for him. You're doing whatever he wants you to do. Like I said, you're jumping through hoops, so you're doing everything that you can do to disrupt what it is that you're supposed to be doing. All right. Now, excuse me for thinking like this, but I'm on this thing, this kick about a mind is a terrible thing to waste. I mean, seriously though. Now, I have a great idea that will create jobs and everything, like I said. And it's this thing what they got, where they have like virtual offices, virtual everything that you can do virtually. It can be done. I told you already. I explained to you about what you think about. If you put it on paper, it becomes a plan and everything like that. People, you gotta know what I mean. Because if you don't understand that, then I'm sorry. It's like it's over your head anyway. But what I got to tell you about is this thing where it's like, we got like so much intelligence that some of us don't even use our brain capacity. I mean, like the parts that, are really like functioning, that we think about things and stuff, we remember things. Some of the stuff that we remember isn't even worth remembering. I mean, think about that. I know I said that. It might be one of those things where it says like, is still for real what he just said? Yeah. See, the things that we intend on doing, or we have plans on doing, like our goals and everything we set and everything, it relies on the memories that we had in the past that we say, well, I don't want to do that again. I'm going, no. See, that's the thing about it. And then next thing you know, you wind up doing it again. Every time you do that, that's not a good thing. I'm telling you, you just start doing stuff renditiously, and you don't remember that you said that you weren't going to do it, and you do it anyway. So what I'm trying to get you to understand is that every second of your life, every second, every time you think, every time you use your brain, you exercise it. Man, make that muscle work for you. Do something with it. Now, I'm just doing this right now because I want to explain to you the exercise on how you can increase your brain capacity. I mean, you might think I'm crazy, but no, I'm not. Think about this, all right? I'm going to tell you how this works, all right? You learned something today, all right? Now, anything, don't matter what you do, just pick out something. You learned something today. You read something in the paper, you saw something, and it influenced you. You did something. See, you actually learned something. You absorbed some new knowledge. You didn't know about that yesterday, and then you found out about it today. Now you know about it. You are aware of it, okay? So now you have to store that in your memory and try to keep it so you won't forget about it, because you just learned something. All right, now, this is what happens when you learn a little bit more. It keeps growing and growing to the point that you have, like now, some knowledge. Your brain has started to actually function, and you're thinking and stuff. You're making things happen up in there. It's no more darkness. It's no cloudy days. And, nothing to be afraid of. It's working for you now. Okay, so you start to thinking like, maybe I can increase my mental capacity. Maybe I can start, like going to the library and reading books and learning about what's going on outside of my world in the heads of others. And you start communicating. And you get out there and you talk with people, and then you learn some new stuff. Then that's like, wow, it's starting to get good, because you don't just you thinking. It's like other people think too. They got these things going in their heads that's doing that. And y'all get together and y'all have a conversation. And y'all thinking on the same like waving, if y'all like in a forum and something, y'all like in conversation and stuff like that. So now y'all sharing ideas and things like that. Okay, now, see, now you're learning some more stuff because you're understanding what it's like to be in a community or learning to be involved with other people in the world and stuff like that, other than just you having this like tremendous amount of thought and going things in your head. Yeah, that's why your head getting so big, because you're learning so much stuff, and it's like, you know, but it can all fit right up inside there in that little brain of yours. He's not saying it's little. Some people do have a little pea brain, but that's, you know, something that you got to figure out how to measure certain people's mindset and everything. All I'm saying is that, excuse me, you got to use the brain, not just to put your hat on and hold your, you know, shoulders in together and stuff like that. You got to use what's between your eyes and stuff like that, and learn to use the senses and see things and feel stuff and know how life is, you know, wonderful when you can think about what you're doing. But if you just go through life and existing and don't care, then that's when you really got to start thinking, like, what is my purpose? Why am I here? You know, then when you start asking those questions and stuff like that, then your brain starts to try to figure out a way for you to get the answers to those things. You know, you go read books or you talk to people that might know. You know, it's like the center of a Tootsie Pop. You know, how many licks does it take to get to the center? You know, the world may never know. It's just the same way like your brain. You know, nobody will never know what's going on inside your head unless you tell them. So anyway, I'm not going to go into long detail about this because I got like a lot of stuff about talk about the brain, but I don't want to talk about it right now because I don't want to use my creative side, because I have to design things and work stuff out and go into detail and show you some stuff like my art and graphics and stuff, which, you know, I can do. You know, I'm saying in my mind it's like capable of handling that stuff. Sorry about that, people. I'm multi-talented too. So anyway, I'm just going to let this go because I know a lot of you probably saying like, damn, here you go with another long video. Nope, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to tell you straight up. This one is like dedicated to those people out there that think and use their head. A mind is a terrible thing to waste. And please, people, don't waste my time. Don't waste my mind and stuff, because I'm like, oh, God, like people living in my head right now. They living in my head rent-free. I'm thinking about other people right now, and they need to be like out of my head because I don't, you know, want to be concerned with them right now. I got to just think about the things that I got to do, take care of my business. I'm being selfish, yes I am, people, and I'm just saying, I'm thinking about me right now, and I got to take care of some business. I do, not nobody else. Nobody's going to do that for me. I have to use my brain to figure that out and find out what I'm going to do. All right? So anyway, I love y'all, people. I got to go. So, you know, get back with me after, you know, I'm talking to you about brain capacity and stuff. A lot of you do have those. I mean, really, y'all. You can come up with ideas and thoughts. So they are yours. All right? I love y'all, people, but I got to go. All right? Peace.